Hello everybody, my name is Murkiri, and today we will be watching another EPO battle with me versus Ryusei. This week I use Venusuar, that's on the list. And just one thing before we start, guys, I want to mention something. My video got corrupted whilst recording this match, so at this point we're just going to be watching Ryusei's video of the match. I was doing it live and I was playing it, and it was a good video, but it got corrupted because OBS is bad, just like it's bad all the time. Whenever I try to record, it just decides to freeze. So let's get into the teams here. So as you can see here, on Ryusei's side we have a Greninja Type Evolution, which is the Pokemon he's using for this week. Type Evolution was on the list. A Rangaroo, Togekiss, Landorus, and Bishop. And on my side, I've got my Venusaur, Charizard, Aegis/Landorus, Tapu Lele, and Theramore as a team. If you guys have been watching for a long while, I've been using this team ever since Sun and Moon Battlespot doubles. Which is pretty much a VGC 18, but with a couple of changed things, like Kangaskhan doesn't get Power Up Punch, and all the mons have to be bred in Alola. But anyway, so let's get into the battle. So from team preview here, we can see the obvious Follow Me Trick Room core with a Rangaroo. And Togekiss. Then we can see the Choice Scarf Type Fusion with the Instruct a Rangaroo, or maybe that isn't even a Choice Scarf, which we find out later that it isn't. But also we see another cool thing. There are pledges on that board because of the two starters that on his side of the field. He has pledges. That's a possibility. One thing I'm sorta not sure of is why he didn't bring weather, because a sunny day with that Type Evolution would have like Mega Charizard Y would be a huge, like, amazing partner for this team. But obviously he went with different mon choices. But let's get into the game. So let's try to skip over to when the battle starts. So this is game 1 against Ryusei. So if you enjoy these videos, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. And make sure you go subscribe to Ryusei. He's a pretty good YouTuber. Yeah, he's another VGC competitor and YouTube content creator, so check him out as well. As we do see a Landorus, Togekiss, and my lead of Charizard, Venusaur. Here we see a really cool tech on his side of the field. My play here is just go for a Protect on Zard, just in case the Landorus is Choice Scarf. We find out that it isn't. Then go for a Poisonium Z onto that Togekiss slot. That's mainly just to get rid of the Togekiss for any like Tailwind or any Follow Me shenanigans. I don't want any of that happening, but I predict the Lander to perhaps. Oh wait, no. This turn I go for a double Protect. Pretty much what he goes for is Follow Me and a different move, which you'll see soon, which is really cool. So I go for a double Protect. Obviously, with the Charizard being scared of the Rock Slide, Venusaur also protects, just in case any Air Slashes or Ground DMZs or anything that might threaten that. But Togekiss just goes for a Follow Me, and in comes with the Z move. But what Z move is this? It's a Psychinium Z. Hello? So Psychinium Z, that's going to be a Z roleplay, boosting its speed by 1, and it gets gets the Serene Grace off of the Trigger Kiss, which makes it 60% chance to flinch with Rock Slide, so that's gonna be hard to deal with. So here I predict that he's going to protect his lander, so I go for the Z move into the Trigger Kiss. Zod, I'm not quite sure what I went for. I think I just went for a Heat Wave. Or I switched it out, maybe. I think I switched it out to my Aegis Slash. Yeah, that seems like a thing that I would do. No, I don't switch. So he just protects his lander, and I go for the Poisonium Z onto his Trigger Kiss. And next turn, I think this turn I go for a Heat Wave. See, if I was predicting the Protect, it probably would have been a better play just to go for a real Tailwind in that position. If I was reading the Protect, I think at this point I was also kind of foldering my Charizard. That was sort of a play that I was thinking of doing, but no. So he brings out the Oranguru. Here is where I get super scared. So I go. Sorry about that. I'm fairly sure I protect my Zod. And then I go for a Sleep Powder onto the Landorus. Obviously to stop it from doing any. Wait, no. I switch out my Zod to Aegis Slash. And go for the. No, I protect my Charizard and then Sleep Powder for Landorus. Oranguru goes for Instruct, but obviously that's not gonna be happening because the Landorus goes to sleep. Now, one thing I do want to say about this battle is that I landed pretty much. No, I did go for the Protect. Yeah, I went for the Protect. I Sleep Powder into the Landorus. But because he's being instructed, his sleep counters are going down, so he's getting more of a chance to wake up. He can get turn 1 wake up here, but he didn't. But I got kind of lucky with the Sleep Powder landing. I also land all of my Sleep Powders in this battle. 75% chance to hit, so. Not the most accurate move, but definitely good to have on a Venusuar. Speed control, getting rid of everything. And because he doesn't have terrain, I don't need to worry about bringing Lele. I don't really take that much from everything. So I Giga Drain into the Lander slot. Lander is still asleep. Oranguru goes for Instruct. And then the Landorus wakes up and goes for a Rock Slide. Oh no, he just protects, because that was the last move he used. So nothing comes out from that. So now that he sees that, I reckon he's gonna protect. My play was that I think he's going to protect his Landorus because he's afraid of Sleep Powder. So I go for that, but I also Wide Guard just in case of like an Earthquake or something, rather than just a Rock Slide, but also Earthquaking. Because if I don't land the Sleep Powder, like if I don't, what am I saying? If he decides not to protect, an Earthquake or a Rock Slide won't be hitting me. Just in case, it's sort of like a precaution measure as I go for the Sleep Powder onto the Oranguru, stopping him going for Instructs onto that Landorus so it doesn't get rid of its sleep turns. So next turn, I Sleep Powder for Lander. I go for another Wild Card on the Aegis Slash, so I don't get Rock Slide or Earthquake stuffs. Pretty safe play, just go for the Sleep Powder onto that and then KO everything else. Then KO it during their sleep turns. But he brings out the Typhlosion here, so I go for the Wide Guard. with Aegislash on the board, I'm pretty safe here. But the Typhlosion sort of gives me a little bit of trouble, mostly because well, you know, it could be choice. It's probably choice scuffed, and also most of them carry flamethrower alongside protect and heat wave on the on choice scuffed sets, so you don't run into wide guard users. But we find out here that he actually has fire pledge instead. So that's that sort of gave us a hint as to what the Typhlosion is carrying and why the Greninja is also on the team. So it goes to the Fire Pledge into my Venusaur. It would have been boosted by the Sun, but luckily I had protected it. Just to get that little bit of a bit of a speed advantage. Landorus is obviously faster than my Charizard, so that can be a bit of a problem. So I think here I just go for a I go for a Tailwind Sleep Powder play. No, I Sludge Bomb into the Typhlosion and then Tailwind, if I do remember correctly. I thought of the Venusaur. It's done its job. It's put everything to sleep. It's done a bit of damage to each of these Pokemon. I get the poison being super lucky, but that wasn't going to do anything. So I set up the Tailwind. He gets his Fire Pledge off onto my Venusaur. Does a good amount of damage. And then I set up my Tailwind, so I'm faster than everything. I don't have to worry about a Scarf. I don't have to worry about the +1 on the Lander. Venusaur. Instead, Typhlosion getting poisoned. So, bring in my Pheromosa. This is pretty much free. I could have gone for the Ice Beam into the Landorus, but then there'd be no way of killing the Typhlosion that turn. So I'm just gonna Poison Jab into Typhlosion just in case it isn't Scarfed and I miss. Just guaranteed Poison Jab. Crit, but I don't think crit mattered. I'm gonna go for my Heat Wave, single target Heat Wave, which does pick up the KO. If it wasn't single target, it wouldn't have carried because it does about half. We find out next game. I'm not sure if that was a low roll or high roll. But that does pick up the KO, and then we have only the Rangaroo, which puts no offensive pressure on any of my team. Maybe it has Psychic, it can KO the Pheromosa, but it does not have that high of a special attack stat. It's mainly a bulky support Pokemon, so it's not going to be doing much here. So yeah, as we do see Ryusei forfeit the match. So that's game 1. So let's get into game 2 real quick. So in team preview, the main reason I bring Zard Venusaur is because I'm scared of that Rangaroo lead. Also, I'm kind of scared of the Typhlosion. If it's got a choice scarf, and I protect and do all that nice stuff. I should be able to outspeed next turn, Sleep Powder, just put offensive pressure onto it, because I get Flash Fire, so I can't fire attack it with the Charizard. So, yeah. So we do see, I'm fairly sure a lead of Greninja and Typhlosion, again with that, nice Pledge Core, being able to be shown off here. So we do see him lead Greninja Typhlosion. Nice shiny Greninja. I love shiny Greninja. I wish could be able to use Greninja on a team, so I could use shiny Greninja mainly. I've got one battle ready. I just need to find a way to use it. So I'll lead this core again. Here I Mega Revolt, protect Venusaur, and I protect my Venusaur, then I Mega Revolt my Gillard and go for a Tailwind. That just guarantees like everything on my side of the field is faster than everything on his side of the field. And we do see that the Greninja is the choice scarf rather than the Typhlosion. Typhlosion, probably carrying, like, choice specs or something like a Z move, or but we never see it come out, so we never actually find out what item is on that Typhlosion. It's probably specs, to be honest. It makes more sense because Typhlosion has an alright special attack stat, so yeah. As we do see the Venusuar protect, make sure I don't get fire pledged. Water pledge goes into that, and then the fire pledge comes out as well. That hits the Venusaur, but does not hit it, and I set up my Tailwind. So they won't be able to get their fiery vortex up, so we're not trapped in. So we don't get hurt every turn. So we should be fine here. So this is a pretty free play of just going for a Poison EMZ into the Typhlosion because Sludge Bomb doesn't care, as we saw last game. So going for the Poison EMZ into it, and then the Solar Beam into the Greninja. We should pick up the KO because we do see that it is a Scarf Greninja. So Poison EMZ goes into it. And then we do see the Acid Downpour go into it. And OBS is stuffing up again. So yeah, we do see the Solar Beam go into a Greninja. Sorry, you're seeing, like, terrible quality. It's like having encoding issues because my CPU is getting warm. My PC is doing stuff. Ooh, yeah. So yeah, we do see the Turkey Kiss and the Landers in the back. Obviously, they're gonna go for the follow me Z roleplay strat, as we do see that. But I just go for a Sludge Bomb Heat Wave, which I see that my Sludge Bomb does enough to proc a berry on the Turkey Kiss. In future, I probably don't want to do the Sludge Bomb that. I probably want to hit it first before I go for the Sludge Bomb, get it down to around 70%. But actually no, that was a citrus berry, so it probably wouldn't have done it. But at 50%, the Turkey Kiss lives at 1 HP with the Heat Wave. Landers takes about 50%, and then he goes for Z roleplay. He can probably just go for rock slides and stuff, but yeah, as we do, it's probably a very bulky Landorus, and Turkey Kiss does go down here. I think this Landorus's job is just to be there and go for rock slides. So it's probably the same sort of strategy as Vata plus one's IC team. He used the Blissey with Serene Grace and Rock Slide. He protects his Lander, so the sun goes away, so Heat Wave won't be doing as much. I go for my Solar Beam, and also it's not gonna do it. So Tailwind goes away, so he's faster than my Zod. He's gonna go for a forfeit, but actually instead he goes for a double protect. Because if he gets a double protect off, there's a chance for him to just go through my team. But even if he did that double protect, and then he went for rock slides and whatnot, and got flinches, and my team died. In the back I have the Aegis Slash, and I have the, ooh, we're just gonna pause that. Video restarted. Um, we have the Aegislash and the Pheromones in the back, and that would have, I would have been able to go for my Wide Guard and Ice Beam with my Pheromones. Sorry about that. So yeah, anyways guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this EPL battle. So I'm currently only got one loss, and that's to Jack the Battler. My team was kinda iffy, but I've won every other EPL match, which is pretty good, to be honest. I don't think I'm too good, but a lot of people say that I'm pretty good, but I don't really see it. But anyways guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next EPL battle or whatever else I post. Bye.